choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
What amazes me is how anyone could have that kind of power and yet keep it hidden all this time.
Hello everyone, we're doing this one more time. I have life bottles now, I promise. I'll let it play again, because why not? If there she is with apparently the Dark Master Core.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
I do think it's weird that these, like, randomly pulled in her of all people.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Faria to throw Zoogles like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a Master Core?
What the? Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zoogle, then we get some answers.
Eat this! Hit a word! Rip and tear!
Sorry.
Stay away from my friend!
People, I need you to stay away from it.
I still got some fight left in me.
It's over!
Swallow down!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Freeze Lancer! Dance to the world! Corruption now! Watch and more for the stockpile!
Be still!
Let me help.
First strike!
That's enough!
First
run
one
you
is
through.
Big Where would that come from? Celestial
I've let you all down.
Yeah, guys, get out of his way. It's super obvious when it's going to charge.
Annihilation!
Here I come!
Energy!
You're finished!
I'll bring you back from death to bit. Take care of...
Guys, stay above. This is not. It is not difficult to know what it's doing.
Be still!
Not
Take
done
it!
yet.
Here I go. It's over.
This should do it! This one's all mine!
First strike!
I'll bring you back
Be
from
still!
death to bit.
Take this!
Swallow down!
Resuscitation!
That's
I
much
still
better.
got some fight left in me.
I've let you all down.
Malevolent! Magic is there! Freeze I'll bring you back from death to bit. In
In
here!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll be saving you
Dragon
from death
Swarm!
to bit.
Try harder! No, I can't!
Shield!
No, it's...
More
No,
energy!
you're mine! Dazzle! I'm not done! Stardust!
Here goes!
Be still!
Shattering blast! Magic is there! Field!
Stardust!
That's freaking does it!
Soaring Light Spear! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc! Dance in the wind! Lightning is that!
Try harder! Now! Take this!
By the power
Lightning
of
thrust!
water!
Strike!
Go again. First strike. Dragon
Lightning
Shell.
thrust!
Here I come.
It's over!
Radiant here!
All right, let's go ahead and orange gel.
There!
First strike.
Lightning thrust! Take it! You're finished!
Freeze Lancer!
Glimmer shot. First strike.
Here!
I'll end you.
Photon lightning condemned! Thunderbolt!
Hurricane.
I was like, stay away from that.
I'll heal you all!
Lightning thrust! Strike! Stardust!
Circle. That's
Steel Force!
Here I come!
Lightning!
You're finished!
Magic!
Talon Hurricane.
Freeze Lancer!
Sword Rain
You
Alpha!
got this!
Lightning
Air
thrust!
ammo!
You're mine!
Here we go.
Stardust!
Annihilation!
Talon Hurricane.
Now!
Take it down.
Dragon form!
Eagle assault by the power of water. Sleep
Here
now.
I come! It's
More
over!
healing arts, Kyle. First
I
aid.
really owe you. Now
Take
I'm
this.
in the groove.
Lightning orb. Talon
Glacial spear.
Piercing raging cascade.
Talon hurricane! You're mine!
Just stay behind it. Keep moving.
You shouldn't have messed with me.
Okay, still doesn't come back.
I'll finish you here and now!
Will this help?
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Talon
Will this
Storm!
help?
You're
Tempest
mine!
blow.
It's over!
Talon hurricane. Circle.
You're mine!
Blasted. Dohalim.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. Will this help? Swallow take the lightning condemn circle. Thunderblade.
Here I come!
Radiant
Lightning
blast.
thrust! You're mine! Huh?
Talon hurricane. Lightning take
It's gonna attack!
Right. Watch out. Will this help?
I thought I was charging.
Not my finest.
Here I come!
Healing circle.
Lightning thrust! I'm not
Don't leave me. Resuscitation. Will this help?
Damn it!
Take it dead. I'll bring you back from death to life. I'll bring you back from death to this.
Ribbon. I'm just getting started.
Resuscitation. Purge Malak.
Let's go ahead and orange gel. I have so many orange gels.
Ready and free.
You're mine!
Dance in the wind.
You're finished!
That my biggest fear is Xion dying. I mean, not being able to bring her back like last time. So I'm not using my life bottles. That way I have a way to respond if Xion goes down.
I really owe you one.
Here I come! This will roll on!
Freaking done.
Here I come!
I've let you all down.
Not done yet! This should do it!
I'll bring you back from death to
Be
victory.
still!
Arctic Waterfall. Freeze Lancer.
Take this.
In the wind.
You're finished!
In here.
Be still! Take this! It's over!
Shattering out pieces.
Flame inside! Yours to be let free!
Magic is there.
First strike! Don't move out there! Try harder! My turn! Now! Strike! Can't move!
And then I start using life bottles immediately because I don't want to wait for Xion to resurrect me.
Sleep now. I'll be saving you for it. Mega Ray.
Flaming thrust! Strike! It's over! Super swallow!
Take that.
You're mine!
Dance in the wind.
Dazzle! Here I come!
Helium.
It's over! Start up! Try harder!
Stop together. Thanks so much.
It's on! Take this!
Now,
In the groove!
Mega Ray.
Now!
Feel by the power of water. More for the
Flaming
stockpile.
thrust! Take this! You're finished!
That's enough.
Try harder! My
Here's
turn!
where that came from. Dance in the wind.
You're mine!
More for the stockpile.
You're nearly done for. Can't move!
Oh god dang it! I was actually moving away.
Not done yet!
Here's a healing arm. First aid.
This should do it!
In here. Mega Ray.
These fists have got your name on them.
More for the stockpile.
No escape!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that.
Dragon
Let's go ahead and orange again.
swarm!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
This should do it!
Resuscitation. I'll heal you all. I've still got some fight left in me. Healing circle. Water. I'm almost impressed.
My friend's coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Is this it?
God damn it!
This
I'll
should do
bring
it!
you back from death's abyss.
Is this it?
Fuck!
Healing art. I'm on it. Ready to go. Storm.
That's freaking done.
First aid. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Sleep now.
I felt fine not too long ago.
I owe you one.
Radiant. Weaken!
You're mine! It's over. This ends now!
Take it! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Lightning congealing!
Here I come!
Thunderbolt! Bring you back from death's abyss! Thanks! Just what I'll bring you back from death's
should do
abyss!
it.
Raging storm! Resuscitation! Back at ice ray!
This one's all mine!
Feel the healing arc! Light attack!
It's over!
Quiver dragon!
Alright, last time we got down to 70,000. Okay, cat. Anybody cat to walk across the... Up, cat! It'll come back? I have faith? Please come back? Cat, I almost got really mad at you. Yeah, you have.
Ready to go! Annihilation! Mega ray!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Light after
Lightning Thrust!
Mega ray! Feel! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
I won't lose. Not now, not ever. Be still! Take this! Tristan!
Close one!
That freaking does it!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Do it! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
I was dead when we won, but we still won. That's what counts.
Now it's just her! Faria, can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning!
We'll knock the orb out of her head.
Casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalie!
Forgive me.
I don't know what I've never seen anyone punch a like male character in the stomach to knock them out. It's only women.
Man,
Is there some anatomical reason that you don't like
Everything
you hit men
okay?
in the head and women in the stomach?
She's only unconscious. Not her. I meant you. Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I thought you just
I
said
can
she was
try,
only
but
unconscious.
I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You? Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohaline. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else.
Sounds like me, actually.
As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnagin, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change
It's
that.
about time someone told him that. Actually, that really helps.
Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
So, okay, that didn't come back. The little glimmer over here. So I guess we go home. Hopefully it will give me a healing spot before it expects me to do too much more, because I went through a lot.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
I had something to say. I didn't know there was another cutscene right here. So some sort of like proto-MasterCore.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
So yeah, are the MasterCores imprisoning beings? Is this some kind of like Zillia next evolution? Where whenever they imprisoned the four elemental... I forget what they were called it, but it was like the four lords of the elements. They used to serve Milia? Or Mila? Is he just not reacting, or did time stop? So the incoming essence of Rena and the Dark Core are corrupting the Proto-MasterCore? Is that what I'm understanding?
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
Yeah, you went through amnesia to avoid it?
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her, it reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe... Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that? If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But
Okay.
you can't say that for sure.
You don't even know it?
Too. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
Well, we're definitely going to do that.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
So is it going
We
from...
still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
Are the thorns just going down Naori's bloodline then? Because we definitely think Shion is her descendant. And also, the one thing I wanted to say before, and I actually think this is what the skit is about to talk about. I'm really glad someone finally, because I feel like Dohalim's big issue that he always continuously had was that he would look at the people who suffered because of his actions, but have a blind spot to all the people that benefited. And whenever you look at things like that in a everyone has to be better because of me, if any one person suffers, then you just end up devoting yourself to inaction. So if you never do anything, then no one is ever hurt, but no one's ever helped either. And the people who are willing to act end up shaping the world.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
Well, we're going to. But we have to talk about it. I love how I was like squabbling over theories to get us nowhere. We need to move on. Oh, here's a skit. Oh, here's a skit.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think.
That's interesting, a crossover.
What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
That is a nice phrase. I really like that as a... It's not just how pure and how driven your feelings are make a difference. Interesting. I was like, this is a weird lead-in.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns, as well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. But whatever happens. I just need a little time first. I want to make sure I go into whatever comes next completely prepared.
Okay. Is this final boss stuff? If it is... I'm not low on items. I'm going to move forward. I might have enough, but I'm also leaving a save here just in case I do need to go back.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's
Actually, you know what? We are down to like 2 minutes left in the normal episode. There's probably a massive cutscene coming up, followed by a fight. So I'll stop here. Next time we will go forward with this. See if I can go forward. I may actually...
I have to be ready to face anything. I just need a little...
Let me check something real quick. Oh, dip? Okay, yeah, we're trying this next time. Because it does not give me a travel point here. I'd have to come through all of this first. So yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for being here. I'm going to try and forge ahead, since they won't let me fast travel. Be awesome. And I'll be back